Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, Evergreen Organics. Really exciting. Today, we're gonna get into a box of Frank's boots. These are the Patriots for an official unboxing. Although I'm not gonna lie, you can see I already cut into it. I was so damn excited about getting these boots. I couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait. So I always forget to say this, so if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, smash that like button, turn on that notifications bell so that you can be notified every time I release new videos. And let's get into it. Okay, looks like we've got our kilties or false tongues. We've got our leather laces. Here they are. These Patriots, which are made by Frank's Boots, were $370 with shipping, shipped to my door in 6 days. Pacific Northwest boot. They do not have them in stock in steel toe. You can get them in steel toe. This is the first ever non-steel toe boot I've ever owned, other than my Iron Rangers, which I bought those for my wedding. So that'll be an adjustment for me, but I can't say enough about them. There's a couple of little things because, you know, I'm wondering like, okay, the Frank's Commanders are $575. The Highlanders, which I think have the same sole thickness as these, are $575. Where are you losing $225 in value? And there's a couple of things that I've been able to figure out so far. One was from talking to Veronica over at Frank's on the phone. She told me that they don't use Kevlar stitching in the Patriot boot, which is fine for me because I believe the Kevlar stitching is used for the fire boots and I don't do fire, so I don't need that. Like I have this is the black Lug 100. They do not offer these in the Honey Vibram. They only offer them in the black Lug Vibram sole, which is okay. That's what I needed them for anyways. A couple of other things. There's no pull loop on the back. The leather does seem to be a little bit thinner, like here on the tongue, compared to my Nicks at least. They're a little bit thinner on the tongue, which I don't think is a bad thing. That's what I have a kiltie for. This is supposed to be soft, pliable leather anyways. The stitching is a little bit different. There's like on the back strap, a little extra stitching on the back of my Builder Pros here. The other kind of, oh, I suppose that's about the same too. Okay, so when we're talking about layers of leather, we still have our stacked layers of leather on the Patriot. We've got our stacked layers of leather on the Builder Pro. You know, it's really hard for me to figure this out. I don't know. Other than those couple of things, I don't really know what the difference is between this boot and their $575 boot. I mean, they have the same, like let's see if we can get that in there, right? You got the screwed down lug. I don't know. I mean, they're of phenomenal quality. There's another YouTube channel too. A guy cut a Patriot boot in half, and I cannot remember for the life of me the name of that channel. He does really awesome boot reviews. He owns a bunch of different Frank's boots. I will find his channel and leave a link to his channel down in the description. But he cut a pair of these in half, and it's like just stacked leather and nails, just like it would be in the Commanders or the Builder Pros or the white smoke jumpers or, you know, whatever. So I can't figure it out. I know that Drew's Boots offers a $350 Pacific Northwest style logger boot, and they're made in Leona, Mexico. So that's how they were able to offer a boot that was uncompromised in quality, while at the same time being $200+ cheaper. So I can't figure out how Frank's is doing this. The only thing that I can think of is that Frank's has figured out a system where they can just crank these boots out because they're all uniform. There's not special ordering anything you can do with them, where they can get a lot of these boots out. And I think that they're doing this because there's a lot of people that have a hard time taking that leap from going from something like Thorogoods or Red Wings or Chippewas or whatever, where they're used to spending $250 for boots that they get, and they replace them every year and they don't care because that's what we all have to do, right? To make the leap from that to a $600 pair of boots is a big deal for a lot of guys. I work with a lot of guys in the trades, and a lot of dudes think I'm crazy. But it's like, where's your priority? I spend 12 hours a day in boots, 7 days a week. So for me to spend $600 on a pair of boots is not really a big deal. I don't care. Especially now that I've had the personal experience of wearing a really high quality Pacific Northwest built boot. Those Nick's Builder Pros are life-changing. I have become obsessed with boots as a result of purchasing those. They were worth every penny. I would buy them over again, no matter, hands down. So, but I wanted to try these Franks. I thought if I'm gonna just try a summertime boot, and with the issue that I had with me kind of screwing up the sizing on my Knicks, I really wanted something that was a little bit more low risk, I guess. So I decided to give it a try and go with these Patriots. These are resolable, they are not rebuildable. And I believe that the only reason that they're not rebuildable, because the construction seems identical to my Builder Pros, even with the vamp and the sole, the leather, everything, the stitch down is the same. I believe the reason that they're not doing rebuilds on these is because you can, for $25 more, get a brand new boot. So it doesn't really financially make sense for a customer to have these rebuilt, fully rebuilt. They're gorgeous. Absolutely awesome. I love them. So I'm going to get these laced up, and then we'll try them on, and we'll do a little walking around in them. Yeah, we'll see how they work out. Beautiful, beautiful boots. Real quick too, I know a lot of my subscribers, you guys are boot experts. So if anybody has any more information than I do, I would really love to hear it. I had a heck of a time trying to figure out exactly what the difference was between these boots and their Commanders. I've heard some speculation that where they choose the leather from is like on the neck of the cow, and sometimes they'll use some hide that has some more like blemishes or scuffs or something in it. I don't know. I had heard some people incorrectly tell me that they're made in Mexico, but I think that was people just thinking of the Drew's boots that are made in Mexico. These are in fact made in the Pacific Northwest. These boots are made in Spokane, Washington. So if any of you guys know, if I'm leaving any information out, please leave it down in the comments. If you guys are thinking about ordering some Patriots, let me know what you're thinking about. You can get these in steel toe. You just have to wait. I think it's like a 4 to 6 week lead time. They don't keep them in stock. They also have these Patriots in like walnut, smooth. I think they have them in the, this is the rough out lower with the smooth upper in black. They have them in the smooth, the smooth rough out. I can't remember if they have them in the all rough out or not, but beautiful boots. Like I said, a lot of you guys know a lot more about this stuff than me. I just enjoy throwing these reviews up here. So yeah, let me know if you know anything else about why or how in the heck Frank's Boots can make such a high quality boot for this price. Because I wore Red Wing loggers for years, which used to be like $225, and now they're $330. So the Red Wing logger is a mass-produced boot, and it is about within $20 the same price as this boot, and there's no leather in the heel, it's not stitched down, there's no stacks of leather inside of the sole, the insole, nothing. There's none of that. This is, from what I can tell so far, this is the best bang for your buck of any work boot in the United States that you can get, period. This is it right here. So my hat's off to Frank's for doing this. And I have a feeling, this is just me, I have a feeling that this is going to change. I think that they're doing this to get guys hooked on Pacific Northwest boots, and then the Patriot boot is going to go to $450, and it's because I just can't see how they can make any money on this. I remember Rose Anvil did a review on the Nick's Builder Pros where he cut them in half, and he said something to the effect of, I have no idea how they can only charge the price that they charge for the quality and the material that is in these boots. This is really gorgeous leather. It's comparably thick. Looks like it's not quite as thick as my Builder Pros, but it's damn near close. And honestly, those things are so thick. These were brutal. My Builder Pros were brutal to break in. I mean, I've had them for over 6 months now, and I've beat them, and they are just now, like, finally broken in. So, yeah, let's get these laced up, and I'll try them on. All right, guys, should we try these dirty dogs on? Mosquitoes, man. There she be. What do you guys think? It's pretty sexy looking boot if you ask me. They are comfortable. They do have a little bit of a kind of a weird like lip on the bottom of the where my foot is, that is from the heel to the middle of my foot, and I had that same thing with my nicks. So I think it's just the way that these boots are built. The only weird thing to me is that when I stand up, it feels like my legs want to lean back like this. But I think after they break in, that's all going to go away. I don't know, pretty sexy looking boot if you ask me, especially for $350. Well, there you have it, friends. The first look at the Frank's Patriot boots. I'm really excited to get these broken in. I'll continue to do reviews on them just like I did on the Nix Builder Pros. You know, I'll probably do a couple of weeks, 3 months, 6 months, something like that. I'm definitely going to hit these with some Obanoffs. I know when you read the instructions, it says to mix water and alcohol 50-50 and spray it on your boots while you're breaking them in. I've never done that before. I know everybody has a different boot ritual. I'm going to use Obanoffs on them and grease them up right away. I know they don't recommend that you do that, but I've been doing that for a long time, and it sure helps me break boots in. Really push that conditioner into the leather. So overall, I gotta say I'm really pleased with the build quality on them. I mean, they're gorgeous boots. They really are. So let me know, are you guys thinking about getting a pair of Patriots? What's your experience with, Pacific Northwest boot makers? A lot of people have some strong opinions on it, and, they like this company over this company. And so far I've tried two, right? I've got the Nix and now the Franks, and I'm really thoroughly impressed with both of them. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my review, and feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you want. You want to see some more boot reviews or watch some more farming stuff that I do on here, chainsaw reviews, logging videos, whatever, I just really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video and check out my channel. Have a good one, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.